Hello everyone, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so in this video, we are going to learn the India, Myanmar, Thailand Trilateral Highway, and also we are going to look at the possible implications on the Indian economy, its benefits, and also its challenges. So these are the things that we are going to look at in this video, and in the end, I'm going to give you a practice mains question on this. Okay, so before we start, a quick announcement for you. So these topics are actually done in the editorial videos also. So so the topics that need in-depth coverage or in-depth analysis are done in separate videos like this. So it is recommended to watch both those editorial videos and also these for full coverage of static and also current affairs portion of any particular topic. Okay, so let's start. So the current context of the situation is that the External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, he represented India in the 12th Foreign Ministers meeting of the Mekong Ganga Cooperation Mechanism, and he also attended the BIMSTEC Foreign Ministers retreat. And soon after his arrival in Bangkok, he also met Tan Shwe, his Thailand counterpart, on the sidelines of the Mekong Ganga Cooperation meeting in Bangkok. And he also discussed on the connectivity initiatives that have a larger regional significance in Southeast Asia. And in the context of that, he said that this India, Myanmar, Thailand trilateral highway needs to get expedited. So he discussed with his Myanmar counterpart Than Shwe and Thai Deputy Prime Minister Don Pramudwinai. So this particular trilateral highway, it is like a 1400 kilometers long highway that would link India to Southeast Asia. Okay, so this is a long 1400 kilometers long highway that would link India to Southeast Asia all the way up to Thailand. So earlier the target was to make it operational by December 2019, but this project got delayed due to some issues. So this particular stretch of trilateral highway connects Moreh in the northeastern state of Manipur, and it stretches all the way down to Mae Sot in Thailand. So this is the entire stretch of India-Myanmar Thailand trilateral highway. Okay, so now let's go ahead and understand a bit more about this. So the India-Myanmar Thailand trilateral highway is a significant regional connectivity project. So it aims to establish a road link between India, Myanmar, and Thailand. Okay, it aims to establish a road link. Okay, and over 70% of this project work on this highway has been completed, and this highway will connect Moreh in Manipur here, and it stretches until Mae Sot in Thailand, and it passes through Myanmar. So this is the entire stretch. And if we talk about the historical background of this particular project, it is a significant regional connectivity project, like I told. So this was first proposed by the former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and it was first approved at the ministerial level meeting between India, Myanmar, and Thailand in 2002. And the construction of this trilateral highway began in 2012, and it is being implemented in several phases. Okay, so the India-Myanmar Friendship Road, it forms the first segment of the highway. Okay, so this particular section, India-Myanmar Friendship, so this entire trilateral highway starts from this section. So this Friendship Road, India-Myanmar Friendship Road, it forms the first segment, and it runs from the border at Tamu or Moreh at Manipur to Kalewa, okay, in Myanmar. So that is the first segment of this trilateral highway, that is the India-Myanmar Friendship Road. And also the implementing agencies on the Indian side, the project is being implemented by the Ministry of External Affairs, and with the cooperation of its counterparts in Myanmar and Thailand, and of course due to the budgetary allocation from the Ministry of Finance. So here the India Myanmar Thailand trilateral highway, so it is not that there has there was no highway before connecting India, Myanmar, and Thailand. There was a highway, but there are four sections especially that were agreed to be upgraded under this project. So one of the four sections are More Kalewa section. This is the first section that was agreed to be upgraded. Okay. So this section is also a part of India-Myanmar Friendship Road, which was first opened in 2001. So like I told, India-Myanmar Friendship Road is the first segment of this entire trilateral highway, and More Kalewa section is a part of that. And this was opened in 2001. So this is where More is located in Manipur. So this is where this trilateral highway starts, and this is where it ends. The first section, More Kalewa section. So this particular stretch is agreed to be upgraded. Okay. And so, according to the agreement on this trilateral highway, the Indian government was tasked with widening and repaving the existing roads, while Myanmar government was tasked with upgrading the single-lane bridges on this route. However, Myanmar failed to do its part. In 2012. Again, Indian government announced to upgrade all the bridges. Okay, so that is how the upgradation work on this particular section, More Kalewa section, got completed in 2017. And the next section is Kalewa Yagi section. So this is like the most challenging stretch of the entire trilateral highway. Okay, because it consists of steep gradients and sharp curves. So because of that, it becomes much challenging to lay down roads in this particular section, Kalewa Yagi section. So this starts from here, Kalewa, that is in Myanmar only, and Yagi. This is also in Myanmar. So this particular section, in 2016, according to MOU signed between India and Myanmar, India was tasked with upgrading this particular section. This is 120 kilometers long section. And however, what happened was, due to multiple disruptions, due to heavy rainfall in this region, and also due to COVID-19 pandemic that engulfed in 2020, and also due to political instability in Myanmar, because of the military coups in Myanmar. So because of these reasons, the project has been delayed. Okay, so the third section is Miyawadi Kavgarik section. So this is the third section. Okay, Miyawadi Kavgarik section. So this section is actually a part of East to West Economic Corridor that links 5 Southeast Asian countries, and they are Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam. So this section is actually a part of the East to West Economic Corridor. So this section became operational in 2015, and it is completed. So the final section, the fourth section, Indu Thaton section. So this it is a part of a national highway of Myanmar only. And in 2017, an MOU was signed between Myanmar and Thailand. So under which this section was agreed to be upgraded. So it got operational in 2021. So these are the different four sections that were agreed to be upgraded by all these three countries, India, Myanmar, and Thailand. So now let's look at the economic implications. Okay, from economic point of view, what are the possible effects on the Indian economy? Let's look at that. Trade facilitation. So this particular trilateral highway will definitely act as a crucial trade corridor, and it definitely reduces transportation time, transportation costs for goods moving between India, Myanmar, and also Thailand. So that is how it can lead to increased bilateral trade, increased regional trade in Southeast Asian region, and it also thereby benefits all the countries' economies. So not only India, it benefits all the countries in that that have this highway. And also, according to OECD trade facilitation indicators, so by the implementation of this highway, it can definitely give impetus to OECD trade facilitation indicators. And the next one, energy security. So this highway strategic location can definitely enhance energy security for India, enabling it to access and import resources from Myanmar and Thailand. So similarly, Myanmar and Thailand can also gain access to Indian market for their energy exports. So it can lead to energy security in this region, and it gives a boost to tourism ties. Improved road connectivity due to this trilateral highway will enhance cross-border tourism in this region, and because of that, we could witness an influx of tourists from India to Myanmar and Thailand, and from Myanmar and Thailand to India. So that is how it can boost the tourism sector's revenue also, and investment opportunities. So this highway will definitely open up new investment opportunities for businesses in this region, and because the transportation becomes more efficient with the implementation of the highway, it can attract foreign direct investment also in the transportation sector, and it definitely leads to better industrial growth and job creation in northeastern states, right? So this is a very positive implication in northeastern states. Enhanced regional integration. So this particular trilateral highway can foster economic, cultural ties between this participating countries, India, Myanmar, and Thailand. So it can foster better and stronger regional integration between South Asia and Southeast Asia. Okay, so the benefits of trilateral highway. So the benefits that we have seen all this while are from economic point of view. So now let's understand the general benefits. Regional connectivity. So this highway promotes regional connectivity, which is very essential for a balanced economic growth and development. Infrastructure development. So this project implementation of this trilateral highway requires implementation and constructions of bridges, and also paving of roads and custom facilities. And with such infrastructure, it can improve overall logistics performance. So we can excel in World Bank's logistics performance index also with this successful implementation of this highway. Infrastructure development, right? And diversification of trade routes. So here this highway offers an alternative trade routes to existing sea routes. Okay, so that is how we can reduce the dependence on maritime transport. So that is how we can make the trade more resilient to disruptions. And for example, it can definitely reduce the turnaround time in ports. It can decongest ports. So that is how we can diversify the trade routes. Okay, so cultural exchange. Increased people to people contact is possible due to this implementation of the highway, and thereby it can foster cultural exchange, okay, and cooperation between the nations. Strategic diplomacy. So this project also showcases India's commitment to regional cooperation and diplomacy, right? It can definitely strengthen India's position as a key player in Southeast Asia, okay, as a strategic diplomat. So these are the different benefits of trilateral highway. Okay, so now let's understand possible challenges and concerns in implementing successful implementation of this project. So the first one, security concerns. Why? Because this particular region, the trilateral highway passes through regions with security challenges, because these are the regions which mostly witness insurgencies, extremist activities, and all those things. So it could potentially pose some risks to the smooth functioning of this project, and it may require additional security measures also. So this is one of the concerns. And the second one is land acquisition and environmental concerns. So laying down the roads and upgrading the infrastructure may need some land acquisition, okay, from the local community. So ensuring proper compensation to those local communities who got affected would be very essential, and this is also one of the concerns. And the third one, border trade and tariffs. So in successful implementation of this highway, it should, along with that, the border trade policies should also be very conducive to the trade, apart from implementation of this highway. So harmonic trade policies are very essential between the Southeast Asian countries to facilitate trade. And the fourth challenge can be infrastructure maintenance, because maintaining the highway's quality and also ensuring its longevity will be definitely an ongoing challenge, because it requires sustained investment, and also because of heavy rainfalls in this region, it becomes a concern also. So maintaining infrastructure and ensuring its longevity is also one of the concerns. So these are the different concerns. And finally, political stability. So, if we talk about the political instability, the military coup in Myanmar, so we have seen about that. So, political instability can really hinder the project's progress and implementation. So, this is also one of the challenges. So, these are the different challenges and concerns in implementing this India Myanmar Thailand Trilateral Highway. Okay, so it also gives boost to trade. So, like the trade among India, Myanmar, and Thailand will significantly benefit from this highway, and it also reduces transportation costs because it involves giving more efficient trade route compared to existing alternatives like sea routes or longer overland routes. So, it provides some alternative and efficient land routes. So, that is how it can reduce the transportation costs and can make the trade more competitive and cost effective. And uh, it also benefits in faster movement of goods because it can reduce the transit times. It can enable businesses to respond faster to market demands also. So this is also one of the benefits: increased trade volume. So this enhanced connectivity due to the trilateral highway can reduce the trade barriers also along the highway, and it can lead to increase in the trade volume. And it can also open some new markets. It can also give access to some new markets also, right? And then it can also offer potential investment opportunities for the businesses in this region. So if we talk about the health and education ties, in specific, so the first one, medical tourism. So this trilateral highway can promote medical tourism also, with patients from one country seeking medical treatment in other countries. So uh, collaboration can this particular collaboration between healthcare institutions and medical professionals can benefit for all these three countries. Educational exchange. Highways increased people to people contact can definitely lead to greater educational exchange program. So this can result in the sharing of knowledge, expertise, and also research initiatives, right? And also the healthcare and educational facilities along the highway can witness growth and exchange. And also opportunities for research, knowledge sharing, and mutual growth is also possible due to this successful implementation of this highway. Okay, so if we talk about the boost to tourism ties, first one, cross-border tourism. So yeah, cross-border travel between India's northeastern states and Myanmar and Thailand is possible. So tourists can explore new destinations. They can explore cultural attractions and natural beauty. So tourism sector can definitely grow with this implementation of the highway. And cultural and heritage tourism. It will also enable tourists to explore diverse cultures, diverse traditions, and also historical sites in each country, and thereby it can foster cultural exchange. Economic opportunities. So, like I told, the growth in the tourism sector can definitely create some jobs and opportunities for the local communities also. For example, the local communities that are involved in hospitality services or transportation services or service industries, all these will definitely get impetus from this highway. Tourism circuit development. So this highway can also pave the way for the development of tourism circuits. Okay, so thereby encouraging tourists to explore multiple destinations along the route. Okay, so that is the end of this video. We have seen a lot of things. We have discussed the current context, and we have also looked at what are the possible implications on the Indian economy. We have seen the benefits from the economic point of view. We have also seen some general benefits, and there are some challenges, concerns, and it also gives impetus to trade, tourism sector, health and education ties. So we have seen all these things. So here is a practice mains question for you on the basis of what we have seen. So discuss the strategic significance and potential implications of the India-Myanmar Thailand Trilateral Highway on regional economic cooperation and connectivity. So this is a like a potential question. So you can explain the different implications from social point of view, economic point of view, political point of view. Like in social point of view, if you talk about, you can explain education, health, okay, tourism. Economic point of view, it is like it gives impetus to businesses, trade, okay, logistics, ease. So all these things. And also you can even quote some indices also. For example, it can improve ease of doing business ranking, okay, and also it can improve global competitiveness index. Or you can, in the health, you can say it can improve like life expectancy. And also in the education, you can say it can improve gross enrollment ratio in the overall Southeast Asian region, okay, and it gives impetus to World Bank's logistics performance index and all these things. So you can add value to your answers by quoting these reports or different indices. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.